Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. And then on Monday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got MP. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Trey Murphy out there with Davis. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Williams in at the 3. We are just tipping off the season. Whoa!
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Pass to Williams. And here's Sohan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And setting the tempo within a...
And the Knicks call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sohan's checked in for Misi. Williams comes in for Barlow. Trey Murphy, he's checked in for Šarić. And it's Davis in for Temple. Davis from long range. James with the rebound. Knicks leading by 17. So on the floor for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with MP. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's James. And it's Brunson in at the point. Davis probing. Pass to Williams. Now Jokic. Outside, Williams. Now here's Jokic. Sohan outside. The 3 is up. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Nets trail by 21. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here is Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Jokic. Here's Davis. Lets it go from deep. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. From deep, MP. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And Sohan gets it to go.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Brunson taking his time here. And here's MP from outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jokic. Back to Davis. Now Jokic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
All right, Doris, for the Knicks, would you run a 2-man with Brunson and Cat or stagger their minutes?
BA, I think the answer is you do both, obviously. But if you stagger it, it's because of what they're not doing on the defensive end. Teams will target Brunson and Cat because they are.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Brooklyn with possession here. It's an 18-point game. To the wing on the left. Back to Davis. Off target with the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Williams is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Davis. So that's the Nets 5. Williams up top. Pass to Jokic. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Williams from long range, and Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 21. MP finds Towns, and down it goes, 2 points. Towns has got 18.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
The kick out to Williams. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. The shot by Towns, no good. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. High post Davis over Brunson, and the Nets miss again.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And MP throws it down.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
And Davis has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. And Davis gets double-teamed. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Sochan. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Watch the screen.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. The drive. Oh, my goodness!
Good night.
Cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Jokic with a screen on Bridges. Back to Davis. Pass to Jokic. Six on the shot clock. Shoots. And again, it's the Nets missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know. Brooklyn making a switch here. Davis has checked in. New York also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Green. Anunoby comes in for Klintman. And MP is subbed in for James. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
So on the floor for New York, Anunoby plays the 4, and Cat is the center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's MP in at the 3 spot. Green's checked in for Brunson. Here's him. A big finish right there!
He destroyed the rim. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Pass to Jokic. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area twos. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Temple, covered by MP. Barlow misses. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's MP from outside, and the three-pointer goes. MP's got 16 points here in the second half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
For Brooklyn, Sohan's checked in for Misi. Williams comes in for Bar. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team,